Hello, welcome to another macro video. I've got a couple of situations here where you've got difficult documents and we look to see how macros can rescue them. The two scenarios I'm going to look at are what I've called slow documents and PDF conversions. So for the first one, slow documents, what do I mean? Well, often if you've got a document that's been repeatedly edited by all sorts of people, especially if they're working on different computers and if they're working on Macs and PCs, then they can get a bit mixed up and complicated. Add to that track changes and that can cause the document to slow down, and also it's a nuisance sometimes if the different people have applied new styles, different styles, so it's all got rather complicated and you've ended up with a slow document. Well, okay, what could you do if you're really desperate? You could save all of the text in the document just as pure text and then reapply the styles, but obviously that's going to be a lot of work, and also you haven't got any images and the formatting will all be gone. A sort of halfway house I've been able to give you for a while is copy text simple. And what that does is it takes a copy of the text into a new document, but it takes with it markers to italic and bold and so on. When it goes over into the new document, then within the new document the macro restores italic and bold, and I think superscript and subscript. So that is a sort of intermediate one, but we have got a new macro which I'm quite pleased with, and what that does is it removes all the styles and all the odd fonts that they might have, because again they can be putting in different font sizes and all sorts of clever things like that. So it removes all of those, but it preserves the bold and the italic as did copy text simple, but it also preserves highlights and colours, that's font colours I mean, and it preserves the images in place. So let's have a look, see it in action. So we need a file, this one, and as you can see it's got various different, let's have a look at the styles up. Where are we? Styles, yeah. So like you've got heading 1 there, that's heading 2, this next one is heading 3, so on. So it's got styles in there, but it's also got different colours of fonts, and it's got italic and bold. Okay, so let's run the macro. The macro is document cleaner, so we want view macros and we want document cleaner. There we go, and run that. Okay, so it takes a copy of the whole thing and puts in codes into the document for the different colours of highlighting, different colours of font, and so on. It takes a while. So there we go. It's working its way through the document, which is it's 4,000 words and got lots of pictures, as you can see, and they're all preserved. Then, when it's put them across there, it will then go through again and swap out those codes back into colours of font and highlighting and so on. We'll get there eventually. Not far to go now. Right, okay, it's worked, thank you. And if we look at the fonts again, the one that was a style, is now just strong because it's in bold, and we've got the colours and the highlighting there. So again, they're just well, actually I've used styles, as you can see, for emphasis. That's the italic, and the bold is strong. Yeah, that's there, so you can use the colours there. Now, what we can also do, let's put those away for a second. There we go. Before we make the conversion, if you edit the styles like heading 1, heading 2 and so on, and you add a coloured font to that. So in other words, so you got this modify style thing. So then we go to format, font, and then we can apply a colour. Where are we? Font colour. So you can stick some colour or other onto it. Okay. So you give the style a colour, and then that's available as a code, if you like, so that when you run Document Cleaner, it takes that colour and preserves it in the resulting file. You can then do the find and replace to change the coloured fonts into particular styles that you choose, and that's just done with the normal find and replace, because you can find a font colour. So provided you know what the colour was, you can choose your colour and search for that, and then in the replace with, you can replace with a style. So that will save you a fair bit of time, hopefully. Okay, second scenario is PDF conversions, and the idea there is that it's presumably somebody's got a PDF to edit, but they want to convert it to Word so that you can run the analyses and so on, and spell checking and hyphenation and proper nouns and all that sort of stuff, and produce a Word file that's got various highlighting and stuff so that it can point you to where the changes are needed in the PDF file. Now, I've got a fairly extreme example, which is what prompted this new macro. It had loads of images, and it had captions that were superimposed on the images. And the other problem was that there were text columns alongside images. Now, when it actually came from InDesign, when InDesign creates a PDF, then the text alongside the column, the text column alongside the images, well, let's show you. That's the quickest way. Where is it? It is that one. Okay, so there was an image here on the left which I've taken out to anonymize the document, and I've changed the text obviously just to anonymize that too. But if you look, each of these lines is not a line within a paragraph; it's an individual frame of text. So you're rather stuck in trying to sort of assemble, if you like, all the text here, but we have a macro that will do it for you. So the lady in question just wanted the text, but she wanted all of the text in all these little frames and so on, and she said that the formatting would be a bonus, and so we've got text hoover, which scoops out all the text from all the frames, and actually it includes the comments, but that's probably not relevant for most applications. Yeah, let's see it in action. So here is the document, and we say view macros, and we want text hoover, TX, whoops, that was CX, text hoover, there we go. Run that, and it actually doesn't take very long. There we go, 5 seconds. So what have we got? Well, it looks a bit funny, but it's all of the text in the document and the formatting as well. And you can see there were all sorts of things attached in different places all over the document in different frames. But there's the text, and you can run all the analyses you want with that text. And that's it. 2 new macros which I'm quite pleased with. Okay, if you have any more ideas, any more suggestions, any more problems, do give me a shout. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye now.